What's good, YouTube? We are back. It is October 30th. Tomorrow is Halloween day, which also means it is drop day for us. We got another Halloween drop this year. I usually always try to drop on that day because I don't know why. People like to buy around this time. Black Friday is also next month, so we're going to be going pretty crazy around that time too. So the rest of the year should be pretty hectic in a good way. But I'm gonna show you guys what's to come tomorrow. I've been getting the Halloween drop ready for some time now. I got a lot of the storage racks filled up, but we still got some over here. And a lot of boxes came in today, so definitely gonna be filling these up. Already got some of our other office rooms stocked up too, but check this out, you guys. We got a ton of inventory that started to come in. All of these are backpacks. I think it's like 15 boxes in total. But then today, we got another big shipment in. So we are stocked up, ready to go for the drop tomorrow. I'm gonna be busy tonight, unboxing all this stuff, getting the racks all filled up. I don't even know if I'm gonna have enough room for everything, honestly. Because these boxes right here are the Bear backpacks, and those are a pretty decent size once they're unpackaged and stuff. So I might run out of room. I might have to keep those in those boxes because look how big they are. You could probably only fit like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 2 rows up. And I got 150 of those Bears, so we'll see how we make this work later tonight. Other items you can fit way more on a single shelf. Like hoodies, you probably got like 20-ish right here. And that's a hoodie. It's a pretty thick hoodie too. So imagine if that's t-shirts, you could probably fit like 30, 40, 50 on there. But it's all right because I got that office room. I got this storage closet. I got this office room. So whatever it may be, I'll make it work. But this is honestly a good feeling to have. I finally have all my bulk items that I ordered in my possession now. I've been waiting on them for a while. They came from a few different manufacturers. So just the fact that they all made it safe to my house just takes a lot of stress off my shoulders finally. And now that everything's here, I kind of don't even think about the money I spent on it previously. I'm just looking at all these pieces as pure profit from this point on. Maybe that's not the best way to do things, but there's so many pieces I have in stock now. This drop's gonna be over 500 items total. So I'm just looking at all these pieces as money in my bank account when they sell. And with that many pieces, that's a pretty good feeling. So the thing about this drop, and it's something that I haven't done in a few years, is I'm not gonna be running any Facebook ads on the initial drop weekend. So I'm gonna be relying solely on my customer base, my products themselves, my Instagram posts, and all of my organic channels, all of my organic ways to reach out to my customers, and not paid ads. So I'm super excited to see how that goes, and honestly really curious to see how it goes, because a big source of my traffic, a big source of my income for my brand is obviously paid ads. I make a lot of ads and I push a lot of ads out there every single month. And for any brand, that's what you should be doing. That's how you make a living off your brand. But I think I'm at the point now where a drop this big that's in stock, ready to ship, I can just push it, being that I'm a brand with almost 100K on Instagram and I have 15,000 people signed up to my SMS list. So tomorrow when the drop goes live and I post on Instagram and send out that text, that's already 120,000 people potentially that I can reach off rips organically myself. I honestly just think this method is gonna be really insightful into my future drops and tell me whether I need to be making a shit ton of ads like I usually do, or if I can cut back and rely more on organic. But I can still circle back to this drop in a few days, see what pieces initially sold super good and what the specific pieces I need to make ads for are. That way I don't have to make 20 ads for all 8 items and then waste time when something's gonna sell out quick. I could maybe make 20 ads for 3 items because those are the only items left. And those are the ones that need some actual extra pushing. So I think it'll be good to have the first few days of this drop be organic, see where things are at, and then take things from there. Hopefully though, that gave you guys some insight into my plans for this drop this weekend. I definitely got a lot of work to do before it goes live tomorrow, but we're gonna get everything done like always. I gotta put my head down and grind for a few hours right now, but later I will definitely tap in with you guys, keep you guys posted where we're at, and then see what we have left to do from there. But yeah, I'm gonna grind for a little bit and then I'll tap in with you guys.
Glock to be violent or murder that stop moving silent. I'm pissed off that shit made me violent. I'm dropping race, put the fork down like a track. Your bitch, she keep looking, she like it. 2 wheels like a bike, 2 hearts on their head, he a bison. He sold us so just so they like him. It's frightening, I missed all the signs like a Pisces. I'm righteous, but Mr. Rip out not the nice. Advice is to help your ass out, I'ma type it. I tried it, these niggas know Jad on the item. They put baby boy on the vinyl, I'm trying to go platinum the title. I'm going back and forth with my rivals. The Glock that be getting me excited, I know that I'm smiling. He think that he got the one up on me, nigga, the slightest. I'm really trying not to be biased. Hang under my bed with the beast, and I cross him and pop him, the boy try to reach. Drop money, make sure it's enough for they fleet. Nigga tricked up, ain't no shoes on their feet. I fucked up on drink, ain't no I fell asleep. Duct tape his mouth, I don't work in the streets. Hey, my life expensive, can't stop moving cheap. He got a prime Glock, put him to sleep. On God, handing him, and I knew he was sweet. I chased out the block when I ain't seen him in weeks. She said my dick in that shit was too weak.
All right, everybody, it is that time. We are in the final stretch before the drop goes live. I've been setting everything up since late last night, and we're almost there. But I obviously got all the racks set up with all of today's Halloween drop. New tees came in, about 150. Backpacks came in. I only filled this rack up with backpacks. This is not nearly all of them. The rest are still by the front door. But I'm gonna have a bunch of trash later. I gotta unbox all of these bears, but I assume they'll start selling this weekend. And then my tapestry drop came in as well, so I gotta ship that today too. We are in the final stretch though. The drop goes live in about 30 minutes. The only thing I have left to do is add all of the item quantities to the site, and then everybody will get restock notifications. Then when this countdown hits 0, I'm gonna just take it off the site completely to free up space, and it will make the site a little bit quicker. But all of the Halloween items are ready to go. They're all on the site, looking clean. Everything's in stock. So I'm definitely ready for this drop. One thing that might fuck things up just a little bit is my email that usually goes out right when the drop goes live. I scheduled it for 12 o'clock noon, but somehow I fucked it up and scheduled it for 12 midnight. So last night in the middle of the night, that email went out saying the drop is live, and none of the items were able to be purchased yet. So people are gonna be getting the same email again today. I'm gonna resend it out, obviously, at the correct drop time, but we'll see if that affects anything. Even if the email got sent last night by mistake, people probably weren't even awake or anything, but that might be something to look out for. The drop hasn't even went live yet, and I already have 281 pending orders, as you guys can see. And that's because my last drop was for these tapestry jackets, which you guys have probably seen before. But this was the first item in a long time that I dropped as made to order. So these took about 3 to 6 weeks to get made. And I ordered these in batches every single week, and the first batch finally touched down. So that's what's out here right now. So after today's drop goes live and things settle down, I'm gonna take these inside, clear up this area because it's all trash from yesterday, and then start shipping my tapestry drop while probably shipping my Halloween drop simultaneously from today. Because I have no clue how many orders I'm gonna get. Like I told you guys, I'm running this drop completely organic the first weekend, but I think we're gonna do pretty good. These items are highly requested. People have wanted them back on the site for a long time, so I think we're going up no matter what. One thing I do wanna say though, to anybody who's watching this that actually has bought from my brand or supported me, or even just follows any of my pages and shows some love from time to time, I'm super thankful for you guys. I'm super thankful to be in this position. And I just think back of the times where I barely had money to make one sample, and the little bit of money I was making from my drops, I would spend it on stupid shit and be struggling to get the actual bulk order made. So fast forward to now, seeing where we're at, having a whole ass warehouse for multiple years in our own crib for my clothing brand, it being my full-time job for 3 years now, actually operating this brand for almost 7 years. It's just crazy to think about how far I've came and how far this brand has came. And that honestly wouldn't be possible without any of you guys. So I just want to say thank y'all for real. But yeah, we saving this right now, which means once we go to the website, go to the products, we back in business. Everything is back on the site and people should be flooding in any second now. So this is the app I told you guys about, Notify Me. And now that all those products are back on the site, all of these people just got an instant notification. It's a ton of people actually, because they've been signing up, because I've had this app on my site for a while. But this is just pages worth of people that I can potentially convert all off this one cheap little app. There we go. We just got our first sale. Actually, it's our second sale since the site's been open. I did get a few this morning, but I'm not going to talk about those because I was not vlogging that part. But yeah, our first one just came in. Looks like people are picking up that Megan Fox jacket first. Got 2 back-to-back sales, but we're already at almost 400. And this is all just early access so far, just from that Restock app. So it's crazy what you could utilize off of one Shopify app that a lot of people don't know about. You just heard it, we got another sale. So you guys got to be looking into these apps. They definitely go a long way. I only have like 3 apps installed, honestly, but it's because one of my apps works as like 30 apps. So it's actually pretty crazy. It's called Vitals if you guys want to check it out. But yeah, someone just ordered an acid wash hoodie. So we're sitting at, let's see. All right, so we at almost 500 just off the early access. Already got almost 40 people on the site just off early access from all over the United States. So that's pretty crazy to see, but hopefully it's all over this bitch in a little bit. You guys just heard it. We got another sale that just came in for $90. But look at that. Another one. 90, 90, 90, 105, 105. It's that easy, you guys. There's another one. When you put in the work, this shit could really happen. These aren't no little tees or anything either. These are almost $100 a piece. You guys see this shit firsthand though. It's really possible. All right, we are in the last minute of the early access, and I just want to show you guys we're sitting at $690 just off early access. So that's insane. That all came in the span of like 5 minutes. But the text is going out now, so I'm expecting this shit to shoot up by the end of the day, but we'll see. It's time though. All right, so everything is finally live. The drop is available to everybody. Halloween drop is out now. And just off the early access, that showed some really good signs. The text and the email and everything is going out right now. I'm gonna post on Instagram here pretty soon. So I expect everything to start getting pretty hectic, but I'm excited to see how the day goes. I don't have a set goal in mind, but like I told you guys, my main thing is I just want a good chunk of these items to be gone by the end of the weekend and see how I can do organically. But I'm not even trying to sit in my room though and obsess over every second of sales like I do every drop. Like I said, I do got a lot of stuff to start shipping today. So I'm gonna get to that and hopefully hear a ton of Shopify notifications come in. But drop is out now, which is a huge relief, a huge weight lifted off my shoulders. That's a ton of work that was put into this drop, months of effort, and it's finally starting to pay off. So we'll see how today goes, and then I'll check in with you guys a little bit later. All right, we're like 30 minutes in. I'm about to go start shipping my other stuff, but I just wanted to check in because we are honestly going pretty fucking stupid. As you guys can see, the sales have been going pretty crazy. Look at those amounts too. $100 sales, all of those since we went live. So yeah, this drop is doing really good organically like I thought it would. All the plans are going accordingly, and hopefully we can keep it pushing like this throughout the whole day. There's been like 50 to 100 people on the site concurrently since we dropped, so hopefully it stays pretty active like that throughout the day. I'm excited to see where we're at tonight. I think we can hit at least like 5K by the end of the day, because We're already at about 2 grand in 30 minutes. So let's keep it going. All right, you guys, it's been a few days since the drop. We haven't ran a single ad still, but even though we don't usually do that, we still went pretty fucking crazy on the drop. The crazy thing is, I don't even think this is half the labels. I still gotta print a ton out, and then I do have some that I already printed that I just gotta add to the stack still. These are the ones I already printed out, and it's a ton. Let's see. So yeah, after I add these to the existing stack and then print the rest out, we're probably gonna have a pretty busy day ahead of us shipping everything out. I probably won't even be able to ship it all today. I'll probably package it all today and then drop it off tomorrow, because there's probably about like 200 orders I gotta get to. I'm just happy that the first few days of the drop are over, because those are always the most stressful. And I'm also happy that both of my office rooms are filled up with inventory. I ended up getting a lot of orders, and now I can just focus on shipping everything out. But even with all the inventory I already have in stock, it seems like every day more stuff is showing up. So that's what we have over here. I'm about to unbox all of these today. I think they're all tapestry jackets. But like I told you guys, around this time of year, it gets really hectic. Things start moving super fast. So you don't really have time to take your foot off the gas around this time of year. It's good that I planned so ahead for this season, and it's kind of mandatory. You have to be prepared for the busiest time of the year. So it's good that I have drops that are already available and some items that are still on the way. That way I can just ride out the rest of the year with momentum, and then go into my new drops in 2026 with momentum, with buzz, and that'll just help next year be even bigger than this year. I obviously have a lot to do today though, so I'm gonna get to that. I want my customers to get their orders as fast as possible, and it's already been a few days since the drop went live, so I want to get these out by tomorrow at the latest. So I'm gonna get my shipping stuff set up right now, start grinding out these orders, and then I'll tap in with you guys later. We'll go over some numbers and how I plan to sell out the rest of this drop.
I'm finna nail the score, rub her body and tell it a total. Emo homie, go roll in the back room, shorty, she started the Yoda. Hello Kitty and the Hellcat, LED lights came from Kyoto. KT, I'm on the clutch and the crossover, working your hangers like Moto. Try to be talking about such and such, I zone out, hit her and go though. Niggas be having opinions, but broke, it's better if you ain't even spoke though. This hoe be yapping and yapping and yapping, shut her up, use her throat though. Sliding the tenant off road, and lap big hoes up all in the photo. Broke that hoe in half, that's you, I hate to break it to you. She wanna try out something new, she wanna fuck a shooter. Some the opposite of you, a foes, nigga cooler. Disturb the peace, my mosh pit motion, hoe, I move like Luda. My little hoe, she from the islands, back a Riri Roo girl. Got a Ruger or a Glocky, switchy button shooter. She wifey and she ain't just so she can't take half my loot out. I wife her, but I can't because I'm more in love with Moolah. I can't get invested too involved, that shit a risk. Pedicure, the champagne splashed up on her French tips. Call it what you want, slight work, she ain't experienced this. Mario Bros with this bitch, shorty get piped and hit. 2 cups deep in the high rise, 18 flows up deep in the city. You claim Maltese and your ass got hit, he ain't getting no pity. She got a smart ass mouth, I'ma fuck, just cause she won't be with it. It's straight to the point, let's cut to the chase, straight to the nitty gritty. She say she.
All right, so after 1 week, this is how we're looking. Purely off the organic momentum. None of this happened because of paid ads. I spent $0 on ads for this drop. I just wanted to see how my brand could do purely off of my customer base and just momentum. So definitely did pretty good for this drop, I would say. Got a bunch of orders right there. I gotta ship all of these later today, which actually comes out to a shit ton of orders. It's a few hundred, but yeah, I got a lot more boxes on the way too. Those will show up soon, but purely off organic, we did pretty good for ourselves. But with that being said, I do still have a lot of inventory left because I ordered a lot of inventory. So this week I'm gonna try to get some actual ads up, start spending money on ads so I can get through a good chunk of this stuff before Black Friday comes and people want crazy discounts. Doing this drop like this though was a big risk. I didn't know if it was gonna completely flop, exceed my expectations, or kind of just do as I expected. but it honestly exceeded my expectations. We sold almost 10K worth of inventory just off the organic momentum. And by organic momentum, I mean just posting on my Instagram, which is completely free to do, posting in my Discord community that the drop is live, things like that. Just constantly posting without spending money on paid ads. That's what I consider organic. The reason I took this risk is because I make all of my own ads and designs and everything myself. So even if the drop flopped, I could easily cook some ads up, get those up and running, and save the drop pretty much. But that wasn't needed. We did pretty good organically, so I didn't even have to think about that. This week though, I am gonna cook a few ads, get those up and running, and just try to push out a little more inventory before crazy Black Friday sales go live. I'm just super happy that I got to see that I still have an organic wave, that I can rely on that if I need to. And it's just nice to know that I don't always have to spend crazy money on ads for a drop to do good. Finally got everything loaded all up. So I'm about to take all that stuff to the post office right now. When we get back, I'm gonna really break down how I got this drop to do so good organically. I know this one's a little bit longer of a video, so thank you guys for sticking around. But yeah, I'm gonna go take the stuff to the post office, then I'll be right back. What's good, you guys? So everything you saw from this vlog actually happened about a month before this video was posted, because I have a terrible habit of getting like 90% done with my vlogs and then forgetting to finish them. But I do want to get this one out to y'all and posted, so I'm gonna wrap it up real quick. So overall, there was 3 main reasons why my drop did so good organically without running any paid ads for the first time in forever. And those 3 reasons are my brand identity, my consistent posting, and just the overall quality of my products. So just to cover brand identity real quick, I'm going on 7 years of owning my brand, and throughout all those years, I've kind of stuck to one general style for the brand. Obviously, things have elevated and gotten much better, but generally in terms of style and theme of my brand, it's stayed the same over all these years. So when it comes time to put a drop together, to make ads, anything like that, it's pretty simple because I don't have to test out a bunch of styles and see what works. I've already been building what works for the past 7 years. So when it comes time to make content and stuff, I'm not juggling a bunch of things around. I know what to do. It makes making things seamless, and it makes them go by super fast, as opposed to not having a set in stone style or theme for the brand. All right, number 2, post consistency. This one doesn't need much explaining unless you're literally retarded, which some of you probably are. So in terms of post consistency, if you have a drop coming out, you don't want to just announce it on drop day when no one's aware of it, obviously. So when I have a drop coming up, I'd like to post at least every single day leading up to that drop, or at least every other day. You want to be in people's faces. You want them to be aware that your drop date's coming up. So when it is your drop day and you post that out now post or whatever it may be, people don't just scroll right past it because they don't give a fuck about it. They know, or at least subtly they know in their mind, that they've seen a few juvenile posts for the past week or so. So when they see that out now post, they might not be instantly inclined to scroll past it. They might want to actually check it out, and that might convert into sales. So post consistency is obviously one of the best things you can do for your brand. A brand that stays quiet is a brand that fades away pretty quickly. You have to be competing with all these other brands, and all these other brands are posting almost every day. So you want to do the same. And then number 3 is just the overall quality of your products. Obviously, this might seem like common sense, but trust me, it goes way deeper than just giving your customers a good quality product. When you have high quality items for your brand, you typically have a lot of details, or small little details, that would usually go unnoticed with a brand that has shit quality. So a good quality brand like mine has custom logo neck tags, custom zippers, custom buttons, small embroidered details. And because my brand has all of these high quality details, it's super easy for me to provide variation, and a ton of variation, when I'm creating ads, creating Instagram content, whatever it may be. If you have a shit product, you're probably only going to get front and back pictures of that product for your page. You're probably not going to have any small details to even capture. So when it comes time to make your ads and stuff, you're super limited in the pictures you even have. So when you really take the time to focus on the quality of your clothes and what you're putting out there, you're going to start adding little details, and those little details actually make a world of difference when it comes time to sell. But yeah, you guys, I'm gonna leave y'all with that. Hopefully some of you even got one little piece of helpful information from this video. That's why I make these so in depth with coaching and advice and stuff like that, because I just want to help y'all out, all of you guys who are starting your brand or just struggling to grow it. Because back when I was in that position, it sucked having absolutely no resources to help me out. So I just want to be that resource to y'all. If you're looking for anything though that is more helpful, more in-depth than these videos, definitely check out my school community, which is located in the description. Also, you guys can apply to work with me one-on-one via the other link in the description. All you got to do is fill out a form. I could see if you're a good fit, and then we can hop on a call and talk about things. But if you guys are interested in either of those, link is in the description. Things are getting super busy for the brand though around this time of year, like they always do. So I'm gonna definitely be cooking up some more content for y'all. We are busy working, so be on the lookout for that. And in the meantime, if there's anything you guys want me to make a video on, whether it be more vlog style stuff, more coaching style stuff, just let me know, leave a comment. I'll definitely get to it and make it happen. Thank y'all very much for checking out this video and my channel though. I got a lot on the way, but until then, happy holidays, and I'll see you guys next time.
Had to grow up, but if I put those up. I'm just roll up with a friend, man, he got stove up. Yeah, I got my nose up, I can smell fuck nigga, he bogus. Yeah, pop 3 chicken, I'm dozing. I can just see his feet go frozen. He good little nigga get blowed.